Always going to be player movement in the offseason. I have to imagine some of those guys are still meshing with their new team, Grant.
Well, it depends on the player, B.A. With young guys, it can take more time to adapt. But for the veterans, they know what their game is about by this point.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Devin Vassell out there with Stephon Castle. And it's Champagnie at the 3, the small forward. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. That one goes in.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Reeves against Vassell. With the drive. Here's Wembanyama. Uses the glass on the layup.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Doncic passes to Reeves. And there's the screen. Now Hachimura. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Champagnie. Pass to Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. He's covered by Ayton. The fadeaway. Off the left rim and out.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the press.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you, B.A.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Well, this speaks to Ayton's hustle, that he can run the floor on a fast break.
Vassell outside. Pass to Barnes. Castle on the wing. It's stolen by Doncic. Hachimura against Barnes. Doncic feeling it out a bit. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Now here's Doncic. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Six to shoot. Misses the layup. Spurs trail by 6. Castle with it. Now Doncic defending. To stop the drought. The open shot, Barnes. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Good vision by Castle there to find the open man.
Down low. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Vassell. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Ayton with a screen. And here's Doncic outside. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Doncic against Castle. Back to Doncic. The 3. Rebounded by Champagnie.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's all tied up. Wembanyama's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Outside Reeves. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. The 4th spot held by the Spurs.
Well, they played great defense last season. They had great rim protection, and they were very disruptive.
Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Smart outside. Reeves with a screen on Barnes. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. Walk up 2 there.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Pass to Barnes. Over Hachimura. No good from 11 feet. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Now Smart. 8, no good.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Now here's Vassell. They really needed more from him in that loss to Phoenix. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Outside Reeves. Hachimura sets a screen. Inside. Tipped. Barnes with it. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Here's Champagnie, defended by Smart. Champagnie, that's good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
And despite the difference in talent level, these teams were fairly evenly matched last year. He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it. And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go, and the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Spurs lead by 4. Vassell finds Castle. And here's Wembanyama. He's covered by Ayton. Top of the key. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Please welcome to the floor, the Lakers high squad. Let them hear you. Lakers fans, together, make some noise.
Lakers trail by 6. Smart passes to Ayton. On the wing, Hachimura. They set the pick. To the middle. Here's Champagnie. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Champagnie's got 5. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Yeah, and also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
San Antonio with the ball, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Here's Wembanyama. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Reeves against Vassell. Smart for three, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, good looking three there from Smart. He knocks down his fair share of those.
Pass to Champagny. Here's Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Reeves. Now here's Wembanyama. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Wembanyama against Doncic. Fires the three. Rebound by San Antonio.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Stolen by Ayton. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Smart, left side. Hachimura in the post. Rebounded by Champagny. Spurs lead by 5. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Guys, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And the Lakers have possession. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And he makes it. Doncic just got his second basket of the game.
Only 2 of 8 to start this game. We'll see if that bucket gets him going.
Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Ayton. Wembanyama's shot is good.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Outside Reeves. Back to Smart. Vassell against Reeves. Ayton, a screen on Vassell. From deep, Reeves. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Lakers girls.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Connect's checked in for Smart. LaRavia subbed in for Doncic. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Biyombo, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Keldon Johnson comes in for Barnes. Bryant, he's checked in for Champagny. And it's McLaughlin in for Vassell. Here's McLaughlin. A minute 39 left in the first quarter of the game. Castle left side. The three is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
Now here's Reeves. To the inside. Stolen by Castle. Johnson against Vanderbilt. Castle outside. Pass to Biyombo. Just 5 to shoot. Right side Johnson. Over Vanderbilt. The shot by Johnson. No good. Lakers trail by 7. LaRavia outside. It's stolen. Here's McLaughlin. Still no points. Castle outside. There's a screen by Biyombo. And the basket by Castle. And the Spurs lead by 9.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
On the wing, Reeves. Down low. Biyombo with a steal. To the middle. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. San Antonio shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Keldon Johnson. One shot.
And Johnson, no good on that one.
Well, you know Johnson's a guy who likes to use that size and physicality to his advantage.
Here's Reeves. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. San Antonio on top. They're up by 11. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Johnson, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Castle. Then it's Bismack Biyombo, and it's Bryant in at the small forward position.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
And it's LaRavia missing. Spurs lead by 9. Here's McLaughlin. No points yet. Biyombo, good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
The Lakers shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. On the wing, Reeves. Back to connect. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Vanderbilt. 4 on the clock. Here's Reeves. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's McLaughlin. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. The kick out to Johnson. Leaps for it, and out of bounds. The Lakers will take it. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Jake LaRavia. Lakers trail by 11. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. On the wing, Reeves. Inside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hayes, and he banks in the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting into the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
Making the commitment. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Here's Reeves, following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Pass to connect. To the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For San Antonio, Wembanyama's checked in for Biyombo, and it's Champagnie in for Bryant. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. McLaughlin, pass to Johnson. Over Vanderbilt. Drilled from 11 feet out. Johnson's got his second bucket on the night.
Going old school with the mid-range. Johnson.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Laravia. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Castle. Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by Reeves. Here's McLaughlin. 5 on the clock. Castle outside. Lets the three fly. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Laravia. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, that's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Well, he needs to take a deep breath and start playing with more control. Those 5 turnovers aren't helping them stay in this fight.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Doncic checked in. Now here's Wembanyama. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's McLaughlin. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Here's McLaughlin. Hits a three-pointer. McLaughlin's got 6 here in the quarter.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Vanderbilt. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, you still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Johnson. Wembanyama screen. To the middle. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Here's Doncic. Outside Reeves. Looking to win the run. Sinks the tray. Reeves has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Castle against Doncic. Now Johnson. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Wembanyama's got 18 points in the game.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Hayden, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Smart comes in for Laravia. Barnes against Hachimura. Pass to Reeves. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Now here's Reeves. Give him 8. Just 3 to shoot. Launches it from deep. Barnes with the rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Champagnie, that's good. He's got 7.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Now here's Doncic. Hachimura finds Reeves. From deep. That shot off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And here's Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Wembanyama. Castle with it. He's got 5. Outside Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
Yeah, on any given night, this is what Wembanyama is capable of. He can put on a one-man show.
Ayton passes to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. To stop the drought. And the layup is good. Doncic has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Pass to Barnes. Castle outside. Here's Wembanyama. Offline from the top of the key. Lakers trail by 18. It's Smart on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Hachimura outside. Doncic on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Champagny. Wembanyama against Ayton. Fader on the way. That's short off the rim. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
Spurs lead by 16. Pass to Champagny. Now Barnes. Castle outside. Wembanyama up top. It's good from the top of the key. Wembanyama's got 22.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Smart outside. Doncic passes to Ayton. It's stolen by Barnes. He's all alone. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Barnes. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Stolen by Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Reeves. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Coach, after making the playoffs 22 consecutive years up through 2019, the San Antonio Spurs have not been back to that stage since.
Well, every franchise, even storied ones like the Spurs, go through transitional periods. Fortunately for them, they have a lot of young talent and should be back in the playoffs sooner rather than later.
Every year, Austin Reeves seems to just get better. A multifaceted guard who fits in seamlessly with any kind of rotation.
In transition, here they come. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles.
Austin Reeves.
And that one falls for Reeves. 1:43 left in the first half. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Well, even though they're struggling, His solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Los Angeles shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
The fourth team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
San Antonio leading by 10. Castle outside. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. Back to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Over Reeves. Hits the front of the rim and out. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. San Antonio has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Champagny. Barnes a screen. Here's Champagny. He had 9 points in his last time out. Three-pointer off the mark. Barnes against Hachimura. Pass to Doncic. From deep, Reeves. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Now into the lineup, your Lakers. Number 12, Jake LaRavia.
Castle against Smart. Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Shoots over 8. Whoa! He just got it off in time.
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And so the San Antonio Spurs now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. More 2K action in just a moment.
And let's wrap it up. Get ready for your pocket bite, Arena Entertainment.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas, we got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
All right, guys, we've got to go back and talk about Victor Wembanyama and how he played in that first half. Just outstanding.
We are witnessing some alien activity tonight. Wemby's performance is not from this earth. Let me talk to him.
Are you from that same unstoppable scoring planet?
All right, you guys are freaking
Yes,
me
you
out.
are.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Doncic. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Smart in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, just slick there on the interior. Doncic draws the whistle.
First trip to the line for him here.
Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
First one falls.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Second free throw, no good.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Now here's Wembanyama. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
Well, overcoming contact inside is something Wembanyama is pretty accustomed to.
Castle against Doncic. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Doncic has got 11 points.
Yeah, he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
Well, that's how to start the second half strong. Going right at the rim and building some positive momentum.
Now here's Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Reeves. To the inside. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Wembanyama barely even has to elevate when he throws it down.
Reeves against Vassell. Now here's Reeves. The D's right on him. Nice D from Vassell.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots.
Spurs lead by 11. Now here's Castle. 7 points in the game. Wembanyama up top, wide open, and the jumper is good. Wembanyama's got 6 in the quarter.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Doncic outside. Reeves against Vassell, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And from undrafted to a key part of this rotation, Reeves showing just how far he's come with this dominant scoring display.
Now here's Castle. Pass to Barnes. Castle outside. Wembanyama up top. Pulls it from 20. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Vassell outside. And stolen by Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Back to Reeves. And here's Ayton. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Smart finds Hachimura. Nice move. And he lays it in. Hachimura's got 8.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Outside Barnes. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Wembanyama, screen on Hachimura. Outside Wembanyama, takes the 3. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
The time for dancing. If you see yourself in the let's hear it for you.
Reeves against Vassell. Kicks it to Doncic. Offline with a three.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Wembanyama finds Castle. Here's Champagnie. Inside. Castle outside. This one for three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Vassell against Reeves. Shoots over Vassell. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
Wembanyama against Aiden. Left side, Wembanyama. Got it. Wembanyama's got 35 in the game. Lakers trail by 17. Now Reeves. 20 points for him. Six on the shot clock. Doncic passes to Smart. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. The Lakers with another miss. San Antonio leading by 17. Left side Barnes. Pass to Vassell from deep. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got his fourth assist with that last one.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And here's Castle. He's got 10. Right side Barnes. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Will it go? And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Doncic. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And here's Reeves outside. Rebound San Antonio. Champagnie's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
Wembanyama, screen on Reeves. To the middle. It's tipped. 6 to shoot. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Pass to Aiden. Right side Reeves. Back to Aiden. Now Doncic. He's guarded by Castle. Castle against Doncic. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. Doncic nailing the shot right before the buzzer.
Wembanyama, the pass to Vassell. That shot, no good.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Doncic finds Reeves. Pass to Smart. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Doncic, no good. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Vassell passes to Barnes. Now here's Wembanyama, guarded by Doncic. Nice shot by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 37.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And Ayton gets it to go. And San Antonio has possession. It's an 18-point lead. Smart for three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, with everything else Smart does on the floor, his three-point shooting is really a bonus.
Now here's Castle. He's got 10. It's deflected. Reeves against Vassell. Pass to Hachimura. Outside Reeves. Ayton, a screen on Vassell. From deep, Reeves. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
Doncic outside. Pass to Reeves. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. 23 points in the game.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Biyombo, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Barnes. Bryant, he's checked in for Champagnie. And it's McLaughlin in for Castle. Here's McLaughlin. Check by James. McLaughlin, pass to Biyombo. Shot clock at 5. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Pass to Johnson. Here's the 3. Good D by Vanderbilt.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
1:57 left to play in the 3rd. James finds Vanderbilt. Now here is James. Over to the wing. Here's Laravia. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. San Antonio leading by 12 to end the cold spell. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, everything Johnson does on the court, he does with force.
And it's been an interesting ride of late for Keldon Johnson. Stan being asked to take on a number of different roles.
Well, B.A., some guys would struggle seeing their spot in the rotation and their minutes change. But Johnson takes it all in stride and puts the team first.
Wembanyama's checked in for Vassell. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Bryant outside. Pass to Biyombo. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Wembanyama, guarded by Vanderbilt. Nice shot by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 39.
Well, how do you stop Wembanyama in the paint? His size and touch make it so simple for him.
Back to Laravia. Stolen by Wembanyama. McLaughlin, pass to Wembanyama. Soft touch off the glass. Wembanyama's got 41.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to connect. James with the ball. Outside Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Hayes, the pass to Vanderbilt. Over Wembanyama. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
puts up a deep three. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. San Antonio on top. They lead by 18. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Keldon Johnson. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Bryant in at the 2-guard position. Now here's Bryant. Pass to Wembanyama. Off the mark there with a 3. Outside Reeves. Spins. Stolen by Bryant. Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by Reeves. And here's Johnson. Wembanyama screen. And Johnson is good for 3. And the Spurs lead by 21. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Bryant outside. Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama, screen on Vanderbilt. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Over connect. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Outside Reeves. Up top Vanderbilt. Pass to Hayes. Outside Vanderbilt. 3-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Wembanyama screen to the paint. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Pass to connect. Hayes with a screen on Johnson. Down low. Deflects the pass. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's McLaughlin. Out to the right wing. Wembanyama. The pass to McLaughlin. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Now here's Reeves. Knocks down the triple. Reeves has got 26 points.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Luka Doncic is checked in for connect. And San Antonio also making a switch. Barnes is checked in. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Outside Johnson. Out left to the wing. 4 on the clock. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. McLaughlin's shot is good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Reeves. Reeves with a screen on Barnes. Here's Vanderbilt. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Spurs lead by 23. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Wembanyama. The shot off that time. For Los Angeles, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Barnes against Reeves. Barnes passes to McLaughlin. Back to Barnes. It's stolen by Doncic. On the break. And that one drops.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
Pass to Wembanyama. And it's going to be a 3-second call. In a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Saturday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Pelicans, that one might be worth keeping an eye on. It's always a great matchup when those teams face off.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagnie, he's checked in for Johnson. Devin Vassell comes in for Bryant. And Castle subbed in for McLaughlin. Doncic's shot is good.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Pass to Wembanyama. Castle outside. Now here's Vassell. Fires for 3. Doesn't go that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Right side Reeves. Back to Doncic. Here's Arabia. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Now here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Banked it in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 47 points.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Laravia passes to Vanderbilt. And here's Doncic. 5 to shoot. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Castle. Barnes in the post. Hachimura covering. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Yeah, and for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
Tipped away. Stolen by Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Back to Castle. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon, and when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers. Smart comes in for the with the kiss. Wembanyama's got 49 in the game.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
Back to Reeves. Stolen by Vassell. The finish! Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
Now here's Doncic. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled, jumping into people and stuff.
Now here's Barnes. San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to Castle. They set a pick. Lets it fly. And there's another one for the Spurs. Now here's Smart. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Back to Doncic. Hachimura outside. Pass to Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. And he drives in. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Reeves has got 28 points for the game. Spurs lead by 22. Here's McLaughlin. Well, Stan, now that we've had the coaches' challenges for a few seasons now, what do you think about them?
Well, B.A., I'm probably in the minority. I don't really like them. I think they slow down the flow of the game. And look, across all sports, mistakes are part of the game. Players' mistakes, coaches' mistakes, and referees' mistakes. Let's just live with them and keep the game moving.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Castle to the inside. The kick out to Johnson. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 20.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Victor Wembanyama.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
And it's San Antonio's ball. 19-point game. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Castle. There's a screen by Biyombo. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. On the wing, Reeves. He's guarded by Castle. Smart for 3. Rebound, San Antonio. So it's it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama. So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. And we're only a few games in, but already some surprises to this season, Grant.
Yeah, BA. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Devin Vassell out there with Stephon Castle. And it's Champagnie at the 3, the small forward. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season. Castle finds Wembanyama. Doncic against Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wembanyama. Doncic pulls down the board. Reeves against Castle. Here's Doncic. Smart outside. And it's off from three-point range. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Reeves throws that one down, held nothing back.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Pass to Wembanyama. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
So it's Los Angeles now, coming off a win against the Blazers.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Shoots over Ayton. Yeah, there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Barnes.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. We just never see that in a man of his height.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Reeves. Again, Los Angeles.
I love watching Reeves do his thing from the mid-range area. He's got a smooth package.
Outside Barnes. They set the pick. Back to Castle. Pulls up. The Lakers with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Doncic. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Spurs trail by 4. Vassell outside. Outside Barnes. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Smart outside. Outside Reeves from behind the arc. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Reeves has got 7 points in the game.
Coming right back with his own. Austin Reeves with the confident response.
And there's a pick. Barnes against Hachimura. Down low. It's stolen by Smart. To the paint. And Doncic hammers it home.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Castle. And there's the drive. And a two-handed jam.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Smart for 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Barnes with a screen on Smart. Here's Champagnie, defended by Smart. Champagnie, that's good.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Leading by 5. Oh, swiped away. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Wembanyama's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Smart passes to Doncic. No good that time. Good work defensively by Castle. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Vassell. Castle against Doncic from 15 feet away. Rebound, the Lakers. And here's Hachimura. In the game against Portland, very impressive.
Oh, I didn't know that was on the menu. Austin Reeves getting himself a dunk.
Outside Barnes. Here's the pick. Pass to Champagnie. Beyond the arc. And Aiden pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 5. Doncic with it. Castle covering. Hachimura outside. Left side Reeves. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Oh, made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him. Inside, here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Nice seeing Barnes go for that dunk. Always looking to finish with power at the rim. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Back to Doncic. Launches it. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart's got 4 assists in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Biyombo, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Barnes. Bryant, he's checked in for Champagnie. And it's McLaughlin in for Castle. Outside Johnson. There's a screen by Biyombo. To the inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Biyombo plays with passion and enthusiasm down in the paint. Excellent at getting the defense to foul him inside.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Clark, last season, the Lakers reached 50 wins for the 34th time in franchise history. An incredible number.
Yeah, that's a big-time number, and only the Celtics have more 50-plus win seasons with 37 total, and I think the difference in championships is between these two franchises, the Celtics with 18 and the Lakers with 17. Consistent greatness for both franchises, clearly. 2 pillars of the league. Well, I like the tough-nosed nature of Bismack Biyombo. He's a dependable role player who works hard on defense.
Johnson passes to McLaughlin. Pass to Biyombo. Down low. 5 on the clock. Here's Johnson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
James passes to Hayes. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
There's a screen by Biyombo. McLaughlin, pass to Bryant. Here's Biyombo. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers lead by 6. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. B.A., back to you.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Spurs trail by 8. McLaughlin pass to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the
And there's a 3-second violation.
And they did a good job taking care of the ball, too. They were among the top 10 in fewest team turnovers. They didn't lose their focus too often.
And as for the shot blocking, interior defense was one of the hallmarks of this team. They protected the rim and forced teams to beat them on the perimeter. And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Now Reeves. He's got 9. 2 points. That one goes. And the Lakers lead by 10.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Vanderbilt against Johnson. Back to Biyombo. And stolen by Hayes. Here's Vanderbilt. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 12-point Laker lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. The 4th spot held by the Spurs.
Now, we all know they didn't allow any easy buckets last season. I mean, their defense was tremendous, and the rim protection was just outstanding.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. A 12-point game. Hayes with a screen. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Outside Vanderbilt. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot. They get the rebound. From deep, Reeves. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Shot to stop the run. Here's McLaughlin. Biyombo passes to McLaughlin. And stolen by Reeves. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. No luck on that one. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's Los Angeles up by 15. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Dalton Connect. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's LaRavia in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's McLaughlin. He's scoreless. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. Down the first one. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like he does the little things or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Los Angeles leading by 13. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Biyombo.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Bryant, the pass to Johnson. Now here's Biyombo. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. And the shot goes down. Biyombo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Biyombo is highly effective down low. He knows where to post up in the paint.
Outside Reeves. Floats one. Can't get it to fall. 6 for 10 now. Spurs trail by 11. Bryant outside. Castle outside. Pass to McLaughlin. Over Reeves. Here's Castle. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Lakers lead by 11. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Now Vanderbilt. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. James is checked in for Connect.
First team foul. At the last one, Jared Vanderbilt.
And Vanderbilt, no good on that one. And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, BA, but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
And that one's good. Arabia.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Pass to Castle. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Outside Johnson. Now here's Biyombo. And stolen by Hayes. And here's Reeves. Back to Laravia. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Laravia. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Now Reeves. Let's go with a 3. And Bryant pulls it down.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Here's McLaughlin. Check by James. Castle outside. Clock at 6. But the floater. That one no good. Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's Reeves. Laravia outside. Pass to Hayes. Vanderbilt with it. Biyombo's there. Vanderbilt, no good. The Spurs have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Castle outside. The Lakers with a rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Reeves against Castle. Outside Reeves. Fires from deep. San Antonio with a rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Marcus Smart's checked in for LaRavia. And Doncic has subbed in for James. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Biyombo. Barnes comes in for Bryant. And it's Devin Vassell in for McLaughlin. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Vassell against Reeves. Doncic outside. Off target with the 3. Spurs trail by 18. Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama down low. Is covered by Ayton. And yep, it's good.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And San Antonio making a change here. Champagne's checked in.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Wembanyama. Castle on the wing. 26 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And here they come. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball.
And they were top 10 in lowest opponent scoring. They were a team that watched a lot of film, did their homework, and were able to be pretty good on the defensive end.
And their offensive execution was simply outstanding. They finished in the top 10 in field goal percentage because of how disciplined and focused they were on playing to their strengths. That one rolls around and rims out. Spurs trail by 13. Down low, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vassell.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And Los Angeles making a change here. LaRavia's checked in, and San Antonio with a change here too. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Castle. The Lakers lead by 13. Pass to Ayton. Doncic outside. Now here's Ayton. He's guarded by Vassell. Out to Hachimura. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Hachimura's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hachimura was hoping the ball would come his way, and he was ready. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So it's Los Angeles now. Smart outside. Throws it up high. Pass to LaRavia. Ayton inside. Johnson on him. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Wembanyama, screen on Hachimura. From deep, Johnson. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And Vassell, the bucket, on the assist by Johnson.
And this is what it's all about inside. Vassell willing to get physical to finish his motion.
Laravia outside. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Vassell passes to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing, and the bucket is good. Johnson's got 7 points in the game. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They've got a 9-point lead. Ayton with a screen. Doncic passes to Ayton, and the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Laravia outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Friday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against the Bulls, seems like the season's flying by as that's already their 10th contest of the year. The pecking order in the league starting to take shape.
Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Laravia outside. Back to Smart. Pass to Hachimura. From deep, here's Doncic. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart's got 5 assists tonight.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka's going to cook you.
Johnson against Hachimura. Back to Vassell. Now here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Ayton. Wemby, unstoppable and close.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Doncic passes to Ayton. Now Laravia. Pass to Doncic. Out to Hachimura. Launches a 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, these bounce back nicely.
Vassell against Smart. Vassell outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vassell's gotten 4 this quarter.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Pass to Ayton. 35 seconds left in the second period. Vassell against Smart. Now Ayton. Shot clock at 3. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Doncic with it. From the arc. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow. I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers earning this break in the action, up 10. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Well, right now for the Spurs, I love a new season, new faces, new places. Get to watch the rookies develop. Nothing better.
Yeah, it's great to be back for us and for the players and for the fans. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, you can see the camaraderie. They share the ball, and they don't care which guy scores.
Sounds like us here on the set. Whatever makes the show work, you do it.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing. And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Spurs trail by 10. And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Castle is out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Champagnie at the small forward position. Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Smart grabs a miss. Los Angeles leading by 10. Hachimura left side. Doncic outside. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Vassell. And Barnes has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. San Antonio moving the ball around. Champagnie shot is off. The Lakers shooting about 56% in this one. Smart passes to Hachimura. Pass to Doncic. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. Hachimura covering. Champagnie, the pass to Wembanyama. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Wembanyama's got 16 points now. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Now Aiden. Pass to Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know what separates Doncic from most players, he's really calm under pressure, great poise. You can't speed him up. He plays at his own pace.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. That's good from Doncic.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Pass to Vassell, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
On the wing, Reeves. He's guarded by Vassell. Doncic passes to Reeves. Ayton, a screen on Vassell. And here's Ayton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yes, solid inside play by Ayton. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
DeAndre Ayton, 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
He hits the second from the line. Spurs trail by 11. Vassell outside. Outside Barnes. Castle outside. Out to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Reeves against Vassell. Now here's Reeves. Guarded closely. Nice D from Vassell. San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Castle finds Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Oh, deflected. Stolen by Wembanyama. Castle outside. Here's Vassell. Gets himself open and drills it. Vassell's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Doncic against Castle. Hachimura with a screen on Castle. Shot clock at 5. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebound San Antonio. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Now here's Wembanyama. Wemby showing off the range.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Los Angeles leading by 4. Doncic outside. Over Castle. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Back to Wembanyama. Oh, not enough to slow down Wembanyama.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Reeves against Vassell. Kicks it to Doncic. Hachimura with a screen on Castle. It's stolen by Barnes. On the break. Champagnie, the pass to Vassell. And here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. For the tie. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Castle against Reeves. Out to Hachimura to win the job. And here's Ayton. Hachimura outside. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Stolen by Wembanyama. Castle on the wing. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Reeves against Vassell. Pass to Ayton. Here's Hachimura. The steal. Outside Wembanyama. Now Castle, defended by Smart. Now Wembanyama. Six on the shot clock. For the lead. Rebound, the Lakers. They led by as many as 18. On the wing, Hachimura. He's guarded by Castle. Here's Reeves. The Lakers with another miss.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
The Lakers in the lead. They still need this. And he hits the jumper. Reeves has got 16 points now.
Reeves oozing with confidence on shots like these. Really good job capitalizing there.
Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell against Reeves. To the inside. Castle. That shot missing. Hachimura with the defensive effort. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. On the wing, Reeves. Back to Doncic. Good work defensively by Castle.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Barnes finds Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. San Antonio again can't hit.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
On the wing, Vassell. To the middle. It's stolen by Smart. Hachimura outside. Back to Smart. And here's Doncic outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Back to Castle. It's stolen by Doncic. Oh, the explosiveness from Luka. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Biyombo passes to Johnson. Pass to Biyombo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Tell you what, the bruising strength of Biyombo, effective in drawing contact on the way up.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact, because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
That one misses. Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly, rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he's shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Spurs trail by 6. Inside, here's Biyombo. An easy 2 on the layup. Biyombo's got 6.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's James. Laravia outside. 1:53 left in the 3rd. And that one good. 7 points in the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Bryant. Now here's Connect. Covered by Bryant. James outside. And here's Vanderbilt. Covered by Johnson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
3rd team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Jarrett Vanderbilt. 1 shot.
And Vanderbilt no good on that one. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 8. McLaughlin pass to Vassell. There's a screen by Biyombo. And stolen by Hayes. Vanderbilt with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Connect with the ball. Johnson on him. And it's Connect missing.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
And Bryant gets it to go.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's James. Count the basket. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Pass to Vassell. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Connect. Covered by Bryant. Vanderbilt, a screen on Bryant. And here's Connect outside. Drops in the 3. And And now it's a 10-point Laker lead.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 10. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Okay, fans, it's go time.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Jake LaRavia is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Jackson Hayes. And it's Connect in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Back to Reeves. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Vanderbilt against Johnson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Reeves, the pass to LaRavia. Now Hayes. Pass to Reeves. Now here's Vanderbilt, covered by Johnson. Connect up top from deep. Reeves. And Bryant pulls it down.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Here's McLaughlin. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Johnson passes to McLaughlin. Good as the jump shot falls. Here's Reeves. Outside Connect. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Hayes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Reeves. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. Reeves has got 19 points.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
McLaughlin, pass to Biyombo. Here's Johnson, guarded by Vanderbilt. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that's how you take it to the cup. Johnson with the power finish.
Pass to Hayes. Biyombo with a steal. Castle against Reeves. Now Castle. Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up. Vanderbilt gets a hand on it. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Now time for our T-shirt giveaway. Let's hear you get loud.
Doncic checked in for Los Angeles. And San Antonio with a change here too. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Biyombo. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Allie, thank you. The Lakers lead by 11. Doncic feeling it out a bit, and it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Reeves against Castle. Outside Reeves. To the paint. It's stolen by Wembanyama.
After a first half where he had just one turnover, fellas, things have changed in the second. They're starting to pile up on him now.
With the step back. The kick out to Johnson. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds in the game. Laravia outside. Pass to Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Castle outside. Shot clock at 6. The shot that time not on target.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time, but it doesn't happen often.
Castle against Reeves. Got a hand on it. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Doncic.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
At the line for the Spurs. Castle, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Castle.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Ayton comes in for Hayes. And Hachimura has subbed in for Vanderbilt. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for McLaughlin. And Castle drops them both. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Ayton. And here's Hachimura. Doncic outside. Over Castle. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Now here's Wembanyama. Johnson passes to Barnes. Outside for Wembanyama. For 3. San Antonio again can't hit. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. On the wing, Reeves. Doncic up top. He's guarded by Castle. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
San Antonio moving the ball around. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Inside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Vassell outside. Back to Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
When you can get to the rim as easy as Wemby can, you might as well add a little extra something to it.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. The Lakers lead by 11. Outside Reeves. Hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. Marcus Smart's checked in for Laravia. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Champagne's checked in.
Let's go.
Keldon Johnson. shot.
And every year, Johnson seems to get better. His drive to want to be great is admirable.
Doncic with it. Pass to Reeves. He's off on that one. Nice D from Vassell. Spurs trail by 8. Castle finds Vassell. Now Wembanyama is covered by Ayton. The jump hook, and it's finished off inside by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 13 in the second half.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Doncic against Castle. Now here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, screen on 8 to the inside. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
The Lakers lead by 4. And here's Ayton, covered by Wembanyama. Ayton passes to Reeves, over Vassell. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Here's Wembanyama, and San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
And Wemby's got the mid-range shot down. He's just so confident from there.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Ayton, outside Reeves. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Spurs.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson.
Number 40, Harrison Barnes. Once again, year of Laker girls dance team.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Castle. No good. That would have tied it. The Lakers in the lead. Smart outside. Outside Hachimura. 5 on the clock. Here's Reeves. Wembanyama there for the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now Hachimura. Now Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Oh, the shot is off.
He's trying to find his shot. But at some point, you have to start making these.
Now Wembanyama. Here's Barnes to tie it up. Tries again. Oh, Wemby using his length to perfection.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Doncic against Castle.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
At the line for the Lakers, Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
There are not many players you'd rather have at the line there. Those free throws were huge.
Here's Wembanyama. 1:44 left in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Doncic. And the Lakers shooting 47% in this one. Looking official. Reeves fires. Buries it from outside.
Cold-blooded by Austin Reeves. He doesn't shy away from coming up big in critical times.
Ayton against Wembanyama. Quick 2. Oh, net.
And not intimidated at all. Wembanyama showing up in a clutch moment.
Reeves against Vassell. Now Doncic. Lets it go from 11. Yes, it's good.
No better guy to take the big shot. Luka completely unfazed.
Ayton against Wembanyama. From 15 feet away, and that basket is good.
This demonstrates leadership. Victor wanting to be the guy to make the big shot.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Doncic! Oh, it misses!
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly. That's the way to go.
Wembanyama. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And they go to the intentional foul.
At the line for the Lakers, Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
The question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them?
Timeout called, Mitch Johnson. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys.
Please put your hands together for your Lakers. Rick and Rick with almost
Wembanyama against Ayton.
Yes, shot making, playmaking. Wembanyama can do it all offensively.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Reeves against Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. He fires. No. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That should about seal the deal, showing the killer instinct.
And so it's the Lakers with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.